Don't lay down with any boy in his soft boy era. Don't lay down with anything more feminine than you. Okay, and some of these guys in the comments are definitely more feminine than a lot of ladies in this chat. Okay, don't lay down with them because they're definitely in the closet, at least subconsciously. You don't want to date a guy who's subconsciously in the closet. Now, what this means is he might not be gay, but he has lots of gay tendencies, and he might as well be. The only thing that's straight about him is his preference. So, when I say you dating the soft boy era, I'm not homophobic at all. I'm dustophobic.
The Drizzle movement is satire.
Drizzle cannot be satire because the people using it really believe what they are saying. It's easier to hide behind the shield of humor and say, this is just a joke, you're just not getting it, than actually trying to understand what you're trying to say. If every time a group comes up with an idea to solve their problem, you get mad and attack that solution with humor, you are still attacking their solution. I'm not trying to defend Sprinkle Sprinkle, I'm completely against it. But I don't think that our next move should be go against Sprinkle Sprinkle, but against the situations that make Sprinkle Sprinkle flourish.
I've had an insanely busy day, and this soft guy era stuff is life. It is so funny. My comment section on that post is hysterical. The things the men are saying, it is just so funny. And the number of angry, triggered women in that comment section. This isn't anti-women. This is giving women the energy that they've been giving to men. If they wanted to, they would. Men are no longer settling for the bare minimum, and men expect you to come with 50-50. They're not even asking for 100% like y'all are. Well, some of them are because they want to trigger you. Oh my God, I love it so much. But man, some of these ladies are so mad, and they all like to call me a pick-me.
The problem I have with the Drizzle movement is really nothing less attractive in a man than seeing him follow up after other men. Women want to be with leaders. We don't want to be with no little boys that's following up after other men, listening to what the big homie says. We want to be with the big homie, you know? And a lot of these Drizzle men you see in the comments is like, that's right, King. That's right. That's right. It's like, it's one, y'all copying sisters, and you're getting feminine tendencies because of it. Because as women, we like, yeah, girl. That's what we do. Y'all are supposed to be leaders in these streets where, you know, your sons are only supposed to be saying, that's right. Not, you know what I mean? Y'all are literally out here following other men like y'all not grown, like you're not grown men. And that's simp behavior, which is why many of you are getting played for your money. Because the official brothers, they ain't getting played for their money out here. They know how to talk to a woman. They know how to make a woman feel some kind of way. If you official out here, you've been living the soft damn life.
I didn't want to believe it, but people have been sending me messages saying that they have suppressed the movement officially. I figured out what it is. Check this out. These are my most recent posts, where if you've seen, this is 3 days ago, and I found out what it is. I can't actually say the 2 words that repeat out loud in this video. That is what's causing the shadow ban. I've seen that other people are using the hashtag, and those people are showing up on recent searches as early as 4 hours ago, but none of those videos actually say the words of our movement, of our satire. TikTok has officially completely suppressed the satire side of the Sprinkle Girl movement. That alone should be the biggest mirror in the world. Ladies, if you want the world to take you seriously, you need to loudly speak up against the sprinkle, because apparently us guys, we cannot make a joke about it because it is prejudice. So
I don't get why women are so upset about this Drizzle movement. It's like literally not even that hard. You don't have to have a job or be a business owner to drizzle on a king. This is a perfect opportunity for women who are single moms or cam girls who finally want a chance with a soft king, because as long as you're good at what you do, you should have the money. If you're a single mom and you're broke, that just means that you dated broke and you struck out on broke. If you did it right, you would have been with an NFL player. If you're a cam girl, you should be swimming in money. Drizzle. If you're broke, that means that your goods aren't photogenic or you're just not creative. You maybe make weird noises on camera.
I just got off the phone with someone I was seeing, and she asked me how my day was going, and I explained I was at the airport. And then she said, I'm glad you got there safe. And I said, yeah, I had to take an Uber. I had to block her. I mean, she was great and everything. She was emotionally intelligent, always paid for dinner, pretty much catered to my every need. But if you hear I'm taking an Uber to the airport and your first move is not to open up Venmo and send me money, are you even a real woman? And then you find out I'm on a commercial flight and you don't immediately charter me a private jet? I know my worth, Drizzle. I'm in my soft guy era. I want to be pampered. And if you're broke, just say that. And I'm sure later she'll come around looking for some sugar, but this sugar don't mix without Drizzle.
Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but any of the guys that's in that soft guy era right now, listen, you may be with your girlfriend, but you might need to make room for your wife. I hate to say it like that, but listen, sometimes you can have someone that's so good for you and someone that can just raise your standards so high and higher than they ever been, and someone that can just treat you like you're the only person alive and treat you like a king that you are, and just rub your feet and rub your back and tell you how handsome you are as a man and give you weekly allowances and let you use her car and let you stay at her crib and don't have to pay no rent, and she's paying for everything. And that's still not enough. I mean, sometimes you need to go further and find a better wife, because listen, we're leaving the broke dusties in the past. If she doesn't make 6 figures or more, has 6 bodies or less, or have a 6 feet deep water park, if you know what I'm saying, drizzle, we're not dealing with it. We're walking into our soft guy era, and we can't let these dusties win anymore.
Criticize Gen Z, but I have to say I'm definitely proud of this soft guy drizzle movement. This is a message I've been preaching since I've been in my early 20s. It wasn't something that men were jumping on board with at the time. Men were just so thirsty. These younger guys seem to have a little bit more self-respect. I'm actually proud to see that. Women kind of ruined it for themselves because they made themselves so easily accessible in this modern era with the OnlyFans and the Instagram stuff. There's no mystique to it anymore. Even an attractive woman these days is like a dime a dozen. It's like, and I didn't feel like that back in the day, you know. It was like just going somewhere and like watching a beautiful woman walk by was like a big deal, you know. It was like, oh my god, you know. And nowadays it don't mean nothing, man. You just swiping, you feel me? So I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, man, we gotta have some self-respect, man. Stop letting these women who really have nothing to offer, they have terrible personalities, immature, they don't have nothing going on for themselves, all they are is attractive women. We let them get a pass because of that. As men, we gotta raise our standards out here, man. So keep it up, young men. Let's flip the script out here.